In the past year, I've formed LLCs with every major service out there. ZenBusiness, LegalZoom, Tailor Brands, Bizee, Northwest Registered Agent. For the sake of thorough research, I even filed one myself with the state, which, if you didn't know, saves you around $40. Not worth it at all. But after all that, I've learned 3 crucial things that I want to share with you. First, I should touch grass. Secondly, yes, these services all work basically as advertised. They'll file your paperwork after you answer the same basic questions you'd find signing up for a newsletter about artisanal sock manufacturing. Name, email address, you know the drill. Third, and this is where it gets a little interesting, most of these businesses make their real Skrilla on Upsells.
Would you like to add a link? Would you be interested in it?
It's infuriating. Look, I'm gonna be honest with you. Something these services aren't always great at. Once they handle your LLC formation, you're about 95 to 99% ready to run your business. That last 1 to 5%, that's what you're actually paying for with most of these businesses. So I'm gonna tell you about the service that works best without upcharging, and then we'll get into the actual information you need to start your business once you file. Ready?
Yep.
Shh. That's it. You just run the camera. You're not even mic'd. So, why do some services cost triple what others do? What mystical business-altering services do they provide to justify that premium price tag? Do you want me to tell you what I found? Nothing! Nothing! It's like paying for premium air in your tires. Sure, it sounds fancy, but air is air, folks. Look, if you're starting a company that plans on needing separate legal contracts for different vendors, needs international distribution agreements, and plans to franchise in the next 6 months, then sure, spring for LegalZoom or ZenBusiness. But if you're starting literally any normal business, there's a better way. Here's why I personally use Northwest Registered Agent and why I'll use them again for my next LLC. It's all about the year-over-year savings. Let me break it down for you. With Northwest, you're paying $39 plus state fees to file your LLC. That's it. No hidden fees, no surprise charges, no premium air. Their registered agent service, free for the first year, $125 per year after that. Compare that to others charging $199 to $299 per year for the same service. And they're not gonna hook you up with some price structure that's free for the first year and then instantly charges you hundreds starting year 2. Now, I know what you're thinking, but Ben, aren't you worried about going with the cheaper option? What about all those fancy features? Most businesses barely need to log into their LLC formation service outside of filing and tax season. If you're logging in more than that, something's probably gone wrong. What I'm recommending is paying for exactly what you need: proper government documentation filing and a reliable registered agent. Speaking of which, your registered agent is basically your business's mail person for important government documents. That's the only other part of LLC formation I actually pay money for. Here's what really matters when forming your LLC. 1, accurate filing for all required documentation. 2, a reliable registered agent. 3, compliance with state requirements. And 4, protection for your personal information. Everything else is just fancy air. You just want to file your LLC and move on. So here's what you need to do to file your LLC. Number 1, and this is a hill I am willing to die on, only purchase the basic filing requirements and registered agent services. That's it. Everything else they try to sell you, it's like buying insurance for your insurance. Just say no. Number 2, once you file, handle getting your own EIN and file your own BOI. Here's the thing about EINs that these services won't tell you while trying to charge you extra for it. You can get one instantly on the IRS website. I'll include those links in the description. Number 3, and this is really important, do not, I repeat, do not use your LLC formation service for setting up your bank account, domain name, or business email. I know it's tempting when they offer these as convenient add-ons, but here's the thing. If you ever need to switch services or stop using your registered agent, guess who might still control your website? That's right, not you. Instead, set these up independently. Get your bank account from an actual bank. Mercury or Novo are great for small businesses. Register your domain through a dedicated registrar, and please, for the love of all things business, set up your own business email with Google Workspace or Microsoft 365. Yes, it takes a few extra minutes, but it's the difference between owning your business identity and basically renting it from your LLC service. Look, I get it. When you're starting a business, you want to feel like you're doing everything possible to set yourself up for success. These LLC formation companies know that, and they're really good at making you feel like you need every bell and every whistle that they offer. So, here's my advice. Go with Northwest Registered Agent. Save yourself some money. Keep your passwords somewhere safe. Seriously, write them down. Future you will thank you. And focus on what really matters. Building your business. And hey, if you use the link in the description, you'll support this channel, which means I can keep making videos about thrilling topics like LLC formation services. And thanks to you, I can now afford a second outfit. Remember, the best LLC formation service isn't the one with the most features or the highest price tag. It's the one that's going to do exactly what you need without trying to upsell you on things you don't. Kind of like how this video is ending right now without trying to squeeze in any extra unnecessary content.